This is Barbara DeLong, and I painted and channeled the Cosmic Deck of Initiation, which has recently been re-released, along with a handbook that gives detailed instructions on how to use the deck, and most recently, the digital app for those of you who want to use it on your cell phones. Because this is not your ordinary tarot or oracle deck, I thought it important to give you a hint as to the kind of information and material you can get from the deck. While it can, of course, be used for prognostication, its original intent was for those who are on a personal spiritual journey and seeking insight and wisdom that has been carried within for eons of your spirit's journey. The deck enables individuals to become their own master teacher, learning from that which has personally been gathered over time and not following another's teaching or pathway. The spirit's journey is unique unto each individual, so information will always be unique, and the interpretation and application as well will differ. The deck is very personal, and the more you use it, the greater it will serve you. I'm sharing the meaning of one of the cards to give you a hint as to the kind of information they will share with you. For further information, you can go to cosmicdeckofinitiation.com, and the link will follow the meaning of the card. Enjoy and learn. You have drawn the Universal Balance card. That indicates you do have balance within. All you need to do is manifest it. With balance comes greater understanding and awareness. To balance is to understand and love yourself. By achieving balance, you open the door to the future and the light. Balance becomes the ability to give and receive in equal measure. Balance provides a new foundation for greater potential. We are all equal, and love is the great equalizer. The amount of love with which we allow our thoughts to be created and expressed is the key that balances our reality. When working with the pyramid spread, if your card falls in the circle for body and health, it indicates that balance in all things is most important, and frequently an element that is not recognized in all aspects of the body. Things like sleep, nutrition, and the very environment in which we live need to find the balance in order for the flow of the energies to be at their optimum. When the body is out of sync with the earth's energies, we are all out of balance within our bodies. This can manifest in many ways, from a bit of vertigo to inner confusion within our thoughts. When the flow is disturbed, so is the life flow and the physical forward motion within our lives. Over the next decade or so, the Earth's inner balance is finding a new flow and a higher frequency to manifest. Drawing that balance in and connecting to it will create an imbalance within each individual as time goes on, and so it is important to monitor your balance and make sure you are fueling your body and life with the correct frequency to find that new balance that's most important to all of us. Different ages require different measures of fuel. Many try to maintain levels from early youth and find it no longer serves the body well. With greater age, the measures of different elements change and need to be adjusted. The body becomes more sensitive to foods and with the atmosphere around you, so pay attention when some foods don't like you as much as once they did. Greater sensitivity to the quality of the air is also an area that you may find of great impact on you. Make sure you hydrate as well, because that is of great import as time passes. The greater the wisdom gathered, the requirements of the body shift and change. The frequency of the spirit within increases and draws more from the earth and the body, so clear channels are required. Not only is the earth energy shifting, but that which is within is also shifting. At least every decade, take stock as to your needs and requirements, being ever aware that you are a finely tuned instrument whose requirements shift and must be tuned on a regular basis according to the time in which you are functioning. If your card falls in the circle for future, is a good indication that this current generation is made up of spirits that incarnate as a group every 5,000 years or so. You are here to help facilitate the dawning of new levels of consciousness and new awareness of greater cosmic reality that we are about to enter. As with most times of cosmic shifts, reality changes greatly, and as with any birth, there are pains and often confusion associated with bringing of new dimensional life and awareness into a reality that is reluctant to change. There will be those who are reluctant to grow and change, and this will cause times of disturbances, but given time, a flow will be established. Globally, there will be upheaval as all cultures will experience these shifts, and the world as we know it now will evolve into one that is more balanced, eventually. The future is full of change, so every life shifts and takes on new direction with greater potential and excitement. Change surrounds us, and at times it may well feel as if we will never find balance again. However, if one flows with the energies and is flexible with change, it can be an amazing ride. Remember, we've all done this before, and this time we are aware of what is happening and are able to flow instead of fighting the cosmic changes that are before us. Finding balance within and creating balance without make the whole process much easier. Understanding that with these shifts comes wisdom and understanding of the evolutionary process on a whole new level that releases energy within and opens creativity on new levels that may well amaze you. It is a most exciting time. Try not to get caught up in the petty shifts and changes. Fighting change is always a losing battle. Help to weave and mold the new beginnings and be a part of creation. If your card falls in the circle for career and finances, it indicates there is the element of taking old skills and adapting them to new demands of the reality. Use your foundation to stretch yourself and allow yourself to find new applications to talents that you had put away. There are shifts in your direction, and you find yourself almost called to discover abilities not used before in this lifetime. Someone quite wise once said, "Necessity is the mother of invention." This statement rings true for all of humanity in the days to come. Many will feel the call to make extreme changes in their lives, and they will find that the new energy opens them to solving needs in most unique ways. There will be jumps in technology, and much that has been touted as cutting edge and advanced technology will fall by the wayside as newer, more advanced materials are brought forward from unusual sources that open the portals to new dimensions and potentials for the species. If your card falls in the circle for mind, you will find that many will feel as if a light has gone on within their consciousnesses. Links that were not seen earlier now appear and fit into holes of awareness and enlighten you to new directions that are just now opening up. The mind moves into a new gear, so to speak, and thoughts connect and link to wisdoms from ancient times that now come forward to enlighten the future. With these new connections, you become aware that the answers have been within all along. This awareness makes a great deal clear on issues that have hung in the ether for generations and now can be resolved to open the understanding of some of the hidden history of the human race. Please notice I said some here. There will be a greater understanding of the travels of our species and the directions that we are focused on. There has been much that has been concealed that will come into the light, and many will find relief in the knowing that their thoughts and dreams have been right on target. Some elements that have been held back and concealed were done by governments. Others have been concealed by spirits, cloaking the understanding within the human mind until the species had attained a level of wisdom to be able to handle the information. And yet still some have been concealed by the spirit within, awaiting the appropriate time to move into greater frequencies and awareness. There are still mysteries out there, and the quest for understanding goes on as portal by portal is opened. We are not who we thought we were. but the reality is much better. If your card falls in the circle for love, it indicates that love takes on new meaning and is applied in new manners, with the understanding that this is the source energy that flows throughout the universe. This is the power source within each and every one of us, and how we use that energy and apply it to our lives determines the scope, the depth, and the breadth of our reach into the future. On a universal level, we come to a greater understanding of love and how it not only created us, but sustains us when times are difficult. The love of the source of creation is a strong and powerful element, and when called upon can literally work miracles. However, it is much like Peter Pan's Tinkerbell. You must believe, really believe, for it to work for you as intensely as it can. Always available, always surrounding you, just awaiting the call. The love of self connects to this energy and draws magic into your life. Once that connection is made, life changes and takes on new directions within you. The flow of energy increases and the vibrancy of life is greatly illuminated. As to attraction and sharing with another, this is yet another element of love which is often given great importance. You will notice that it is last on the list and a wonderful quality, one that can be a joyous experience. However, in the grand scheme of things, this one is just the icing on the cake, so to speak. For to have these precious qualities takes life from black and white to technicolor, so to speak. When the universal qualities have been achieved, then the sharing is truly wondrous. You can take them in whatever order you want, for you do have free will. The order given will give you the richest return for your investment, however. If your card falls on the circle for spirit, it indicates that the spirit within celebrates this element of focus. There is a richness as universal love is joined and flows throughout the lifetime. This quality enables you to tap into a new kind of richness that sheds an understanding of all of creation and our part within it. This is a level of awareness that opens us to a deeper understanding of the universe and the part that we play within it. The spirit is on a journey that spans our concept of time, for time is a human invention and not really understood by the eternal spirit. Spirit is moving through space, gathering experience and wisdom beyond human perception, yet because of the human experience. Within this quality, the spirit joins in the dance of all of creation and becomes one with the universe.